What's up, you guys? After Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is season 6, episode 21, the penultimate episode to the season. So let's get into it.
Those few thousand years on another world have changed you more than you know. I can make you more powerful than you could imagine. Powers you've seen in Goa'uld enemies, only a fraction of what I could give you.
It just does not sound very attractive. I'm just saying.
Colonel.
Like,
this is
I
a
don't know the
meager
deep
feast
voice.
to offer visitors from another world.
No need to apologize. It appears delicious.
We are forced to spend most of our time in the mines.
For the greater glory of Baal.
Of course.
But that's interesting, because according to our information, Baal abandoned this planet over 100 years ago when the Naquita mines went dry.
Are you feeling unwell, Jonas Quinn?
Fine. It is true we have not seen Lord Baal for many generations, but we continue to offer him tribute through his emissary, Lord Mott.
You expecting this guy anytime soon?
He will arrive in 12 days, at the rising of the full moon.
Stop talking like an old fool. It'd be madness to defy Lord Mott.
With each passing year, the mining grows more difficult. Soon it may be impossible to meet Lord Mott's demands. But we have no choice. They are gods, after all. Are they not?
No.
Well, they have great power. That is all we need to know.
That is true. However...
Ellerai.
However... what?
We have an ancient prophecy that one day strangers would come through the Chapa Eye to slay the gods and free our people. Now, you have arrived, and you also carry weapons of great power.
Stop talking like an old fool. It would be madness to defy Lord Mott.
Okay, so Jonas is seeing the future.
Jonas?
Jonas! According to Teal'c intelligence, not only did Baal abandon P4S-237 over 100 years ago, but to the best of their knowledge, he no longer receives any Naquita shipments from the planet.
So where's it going?
Well, perhaps this Lord Mott is keeping it for himself.
What do we know about him?
He was the Canaanite god of death. According to mythology, he was defeated by Baal and then forced to live in the underworld.
In all likelihood, there was a power struggle. Baal defeated Mott and forced him into servitude.
Maybe he doesn't want to serve anymore.
If he is stockpiling Naquita without Baal's knowledge, he may well be trying to move against him.
Sir, if we're right about this, and Baal no longer has any knowledge of what's happening on the planet, it's possible we could free these people. If the system lords think the planet's worthless, then we wouldn't have to worry about somebody coming in to take his place.
Did they ask for our help?
Not exactly.
I think they were afraid to come out and ask directly, but they did hint that they no longer believe the Goa'uld are gods.
What do you think, Colonel?
I think we're going to need a lot more intel.
Hey, you want to get some lunch? It's Mexican today. According to Ellerai, Mott isn't due to return for another 12 days. It gives us plenty of time.
I'll contact the Pentagon.
You want to get some lunch? It's Mexican today.
Alright,
What?
that's 2 times now.
I knew you were going to say that.
You should, yes, talk about it.
Before, when we were in the briefing room, I had a... I don't know, it was like a vision. I was standing here holding this notebook. You came in and said what you said.
When you think you're reliving a moment, it's called deja vu. It's normal. It's said to be caused by a split-second delay in sense perception.
This was different. It was the same on the planet. I saw something and then it happened.
When?
Just before I passed out. I didn't say anything because I didn't think anything of it at the time, but now it's happened twice. This is ridiculous.
Fraser's just covering all the bases.
Oh, something else has to be going on here. Whatever she saw in that MRI, it has to have something to do with these visions I'm having. I mean, it can't be just coincidence. What, you guys didn't believe me when I was seeing those alien creatures? They turned out to be real.
It's true, and after everything that you've
So
seen
you're
at this point,
seeing
come on,
things
guys.
Before they happen.
That's right.
Like, what's for lunch?
No, I can't control it. It just flashes.
We have encountered many strange phenomena, Jonas Quinn, but we have yet to meet anyone that could see the future.
It goes against all the laws of physics as we understand them.
Teal'c are coming.
Unscheduled off-world activation.
Her name is Cena.
SG-1, this is Cena of the Teal'c.
We have further information about the System Lord Goa'uld.
Is there a problem?
No, sir.
It's all the proof you need.
Another headache?
Yeah.
Jonas, none of us had ever met that Teal'c before. There's no way you could have known her name.
I can't explain it. I saw her in the briefing room. General Hammond said her name, and then a few minutes later it happened. Teal'c said that you've never encountered aliens with precognitive abilities, right?
Yeah, we haven't.
But we have come across other psychic powers.
On P3X367.
Wodan was telekinetic. Edgar was telepathic. Then there was Cassandra.
You think Nirti has something to do with this?
It's very possible. She had me in that gene splicing machine for over an hour. What if she did something to me?
No. Remember what she said about you, though.
It's hard to say without a biopsy, but all of my tests seem to indicate that the tumor is not made up of cancer cells.
Then what is it?
I'm not sure.
What can we do?
I recommend immediate surgery. If we don't get it out of him soon, the intracranial pressure is going to kill him.
Maybe. You don't know. Maybe it's a magic tumor.
I've called in a neurosurgeon. Her name is Dr. Sandy Van Densen. She's the best there is.
Not completely convinced that surgery is the right way to deal with this.
Well, for all I know, you may be right.
Nirti never did anything to anyone that didn't turn out badly.
You of
I
all
don't think she
people
did
should
anything,
realize
though.
what an advantage this could be. Imagine if we could know in advance when and where the next Goa'uld attack would come from.
You have yet to provide such valuable information.
Just give me some more time.
Colonel, I want you to take the rest of SG-1 and SG-15 back to the planet for a full tactical assessment. If there's a real chance we can free these people from the Goa'uld, I want to know about it.
Yes, sir.
Jonas, why are you doing this?
Because.
Even limited precognitive abilities would be invaluable to our work.
You still think you have to keep proving yourself, don't you? Jonas?
How's she doing? Respirations are shallow, pulse is weak. Sam, can you hear me? Sam? I've lost the pulse. She's a B-fib. Anything? Nothing. Charge to 200. Charging. Claire! Jonas!
Colonel! You have to scrub the mission.
Why?
Major Carter gets hurt. I saw it.
What the hell's going on down there?
Major Carter was being rushed to the infirmary with what appeared to be a staff blast wound.
According to the villagers, we will not encounter any Jafar for many days.
You know, maybe they're wrong, or maybe they lied. We can't know for sure.
Well,
We
that's
also
just
don't know
Jonas.
when this
There's no way
occurs.
we can know. Maybe it's not even supposed to happen on this mission. It could be weeks from now.
That's
I
true.
can't see that far ahead.
The point is, we can't
We
start
don't know that, though.
second-guessing every decision. It's a calculated risk every time we step through that gate.
I agree, Major. However, until we have a better understanding of what's going on, I'd prefer to err on the side of caution.
Was anybody else hurt on this thing?
I only saw Major Carter.
Well, then she can sit this one out. Just to be on the safe side.
Fair.
Agreed, but Colonel, be careful.
Are you sure this is what you want?
It is as the prophecy foretold.
Now, screw the prophecy. I need to know your people are willing to follow through on this.
Last winter, there was a terrible sickness in the village. Many could not work. When Lord Mott arrived and there was not enough naquita, we tried to explain. We begged his forgiveness, but he would not listen. He took 10 of the sickest, including my daughter's husband, and executed them in front of the whole village. We would do anything to be free of this burden.
However, this guy has other plans.
We have a medical emergency on level 25.
What kind of running is that? You're like fucking jogging, dude.
What happened? We were doing an overhaul of the gate generator. There was a power spike. The capacitor blew. Anything else hurt? Major Carter.
How's she doing? Respirations are shallow, pulse is weak. Sam, can you hear me? I've lost the pulse. She's in B-fib. Anything? Nothing. Charge to 200. Claire! Claire?
Okay, it
Got it.
happened anyway, so it wasn't a stealth
Pulse is
weapon.
back. Regular sinus. Okay. Let's get them both into the infirmary. Let's move.
Sam, I'm sorry.
For what?
If I I had just kept my mouth shut, you would have gone on the mission. None of this would have happened.
Jonas.
I envisioned it exactly the way it happened, but I didn't understand it. I misinterpreted the vision. I won't make that same mistake again.
Don't do this to yourself.
I've been thinking about this a lot.
It's possible that this is just the outcome
I've always
anyways.
been hyper observant. I see details that other people miss. I see patterns. Maybe predicting the future is just an extension of that ability.
It doesn't work that way. According to Newtonian physics, yes. If you could know the position and velocity of every particle in the universe at any given moment, you could accurately predict all of their interactions for the rest of time.
So then the future is predetermined. It's just a matter of having enough information to figure it out.
Yes, but quantum mechanics blows that out of the water. According to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, it is impossible to look at a subatomic particle and know both where it is and where it's going at the same time. The more accurately you fix its position, the more uncertain you make its velocity, and vice versa. The best we can do is calculate probabilities.
Okay, so then I'm seeing probable futures.
Maybe.
But every vision I've had has turned out exactly the way I saw it.
It doesn't mean they always will, Jonas.
Does Mott usually arrive through the Stargate?
No, he usually arrives by ship.
Where does he land?
How many Jafar?
8, maybe 10.
Clearly, he's not anticipating resistance.
Colonel, we can do this. There's
But
plenty
he
of
will.
cover here. And here. They'd never know what hit him.
All right, we'll do a sweep of the area tomorrow.
I will show you.
Old fool.
Jason.
These outsiders have led you astray, but I've taken care of everything.
What'd you do?
The scout ship.
Lord Mott is coming.
Jonas, we need to go over these test results. This is Fraser. I need a medical team to level 18L7.
Every time I wake up in a Goa'uld cell, I can't help but thought that something bad is going to happen.
You are the Teal'c of Stargate Command.
And you are Lord Mott, come to punish us for our insolence, etc., yada et al.
That is correct.
Well, Mr. Mott, we're on to you. We know what you've got planned, and we've informed Teal'c. If we don't report back on schedule, they're going to rat you out.
You intend to send a warning to Bob.
I think that's what I said, isn't it? I said that.
I think this is unlikely. You would not be here if you did not wish to protect the people of this planet. If Baal discovers the mines are still active, he will return. There will be no message.
Baal is in the service of Anubis. If you kill him, you will have to answer for it.
You may be of some assistance in that regard. It is well known among the system lords that an iris protects your gate. Obviously, you must transmit some kind of code before you return to your planet. I suspect you use one of these.
Yep, you have to have the code though.
You will tell me the code, and I will use it to destroy.
Oh, guys, do you remember when the invisible thing earlier this season got their hands on it, and it was such a big deal? Because
we will tell you
they could
not at first.
Possibly get it. Do you remember?
However, for the moment, I must deal with these villagers. I cannot let their treachery go unpunished.
They had nothing to do with this.
My spy tells me otherwise.
Sir, I'm receiving an IDC. It's SG-15.
Open the iris.
But it's not.
SG-15, this is Hammond. Come in. Repeat, this is General Hammond. Please respond.
Okay. That wouldn't go through the window. Also, they wouldn't give you that even if it killed them. I don't believe that. Sorry. No. Okay. It's going a little long. Like, I feel like we know what's gonna happen.
I need to talk to General Hammond.
Now! Excuse me, miss. How about sending a little of that our way? Or not. Wow. What'd you put in that stuff?
Kelmina root. They will sleep for many hours. I was able to retrieve this. Chazen has the rest of your belongings. I dared not take more.
Where's your father?
He's being held in the village. Lord Mott intends to make an example of him.
We can help him, but we have to get to the gate to get some
The thing is, like,
reinforcements here.
I understand.
it's the ID code of
How do we get out?
SG-15, but is SG-15 here?
Boys.
I don't know. Okay.
Good to go.
But they just get past them? Come on. Sometimes, like, this just seems a little silly. Like, I feel like you wouldn't do that! Teal'c wouldn't do that. Why should he had a fucking stupid vision that he would? Nah, man. He's smarter than that.
What? Jonas, I need some help in here! Get him on the bed. We've got to get him into surgery. Grab the gurney.
According to Jonas, the Jaffa will be waiting for them at the gate. We have to warn them.
Teal'c 4 S237.
Oh, why would you say that? Why are you stupid?
Exercise extreme
Why is everyone so
caution when
stupid this
approaching the
episode?
gate. I repeat, exercise extreme caution when approaching the gate. Jonas believes you may be walking into an ambush. Do you copy?
Sendir. Check on the prisoners.
Major Pierce, do you read me?
It could be out of range, sir.
Or maybe they received the message, but they can't respond.
What about the mount?
Or the obvious option, or
Sir, SG-3 is
someone's got them.
I just can't risk
Their
it, Major. I
stuff.
could be sending them into an ambush. We're just going to have to hope Colonel O'Neill gets the message.
The prisoners have escaped.
Sound the alarm.
Pierce.
Who gave the order to sound the alarm?
I did. The prisoners have escaped.
Idiot. I allowed that foolish girl to help them. My Jaffa are waiting at the gate.
I could not have known. You must forgive me.
You are mistaken.
Scissors.
All right.
There it is. Looks like an astrocytoma. Isn't that unusual? Given that the tissue isn't malignant, yes.
We didn't see any evidence of it on the MRI. This must be a recent formation.
We've got reticular infiltrates. This could get a little tricky.
No idea.
Blood pressure's dropping.
He's hemorrhaging.
I need more suction.
Still no signal, sir. Sir, I'm receiving an IDC. It's SG-15.
SG-15, this is Hammond. Come in. Repeat, this is General Hammond. Please respond.
Sir, if we don't open the iris and it really is Colonel O'Neill, Teal'c, and SG-15, then...
The second they step through that puddle, they'll be killed. I'm aware of that. Open the iris.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're ready, so.
Got a wounded man here.
Like, why was it different that time for them? They weren't warned, so that doesn't make any sense, really.
Colonel, it's good to see you.
General, request permission to return to the planet with SGs 3 and 10. We have some unfinished business.
Permission granted.
Expecting someone else, sir?
We'll explain later.
See, they didn't get the message through to them, so it doesn't really make sense why it was different.
Dr. Fraser thinks they got it all out.
I read the post-op analysis. It said the tumor was similar to ordinary human brain tissue, but that the neurons were 5 times more densely packed.
I mean, she definitely had to have something to do with this. I mean, this kind of thing just doesn't happen naturally.
Are you still having visions, Jonas Quinn?
Not since the surgery, no.
So, no lottery numbers?
Afraid not.
No trip to Vegas, just you and me.
So how's it going on 237?
They are planning a large celebration in our honor.
They want to thank us for helping them get rid of Mott.
We're bringing the food this time.
That's a good idea.
Jonas, you need your rent.
They actually didn't really even do anything. It was the girl that fucking shot him.
We need you out there.
So you feeling alright?
I knew he'd warm up to you eventually.
You know, it is interesting. We changed the way things played out, which would seem to indicate that the future isn't predetermined.
But by doing so,
We fulfilled an ancient prophecy. 1,000 years ago, someone in that village predicted that this would happen. Now, how do you explain that?
Maybe it was just a lucky guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it means someone else was tampering with fate too. I don't know. Maybe Daniel intervened. Hey, what's up, you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was SG-1, Stargate SG-1, Season 6, Episode 21, the penultimate episode of the season, which didn't really lead into the finale, so there's that. Okay, we just had a weird episode where, like, Jonas was just able to see the future. I wonder if we're going to even, like, explain that, really? I don't know. There were some weird choices this episode. I'm not alone in thinking that, right? I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.